This is an SWX special sports presentation of the State B High School Basketball Tournaments.
The Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena, the site tonight of the State B Championships. Two teams have already claimed the gold ball. Two more will before the night is over. The 1B boys title on the line next, with Valley Christian taking on Almira-Coulee-Hartline. Hi, everybody, and welcome back inside the Spokane Arena. John Fritz alongside Bill Ames here for the 1B Boys Championship. And Bill, boy, we've had a couple of great games already tonight. We hope this one can live up to the first two, but a couple of very familiar foes here tonight in ACH and Valley Christian.
Yeah, once again, we had this in the first boys game, John. Really no surprises between these two squads. They've seen one another twice already this season, splitting those two games. You know, I don't expect we're going to see a lot of change-ups in terms of strategy. It's just a matter of who can execute the best here tonight. Two very good teams.
Well, ACH beat Kingsway 53-31 to advance to tonight, and Valley Christian beat Nia Bay 59-54 to get to tonight's game. Let's go over to Katie Steiner now. She's got more on these two schools. Hi, Katie.
Hi, John. Thanks so much. Now, as you know, Valley Christian is just down the road in Spokane Valley, and also Almira-Coulee-Hartline. They're about an hour and 50 minutes just west on Highway 2, so these are kind of two local teams, so it'll be interesting to see how this game plays out. Back to you.
Yes, it is a battle of the Bi-County 1Bs here, with Almira-Coulee-Hartline and Valley Christian getting ready to do battle for the 1B Boys Championship here tonight at the arena. When we come back, we'll have the color guard and your starting lineups. You're watching State B basketball right here on SWX. Well, this portion of the game is brought to you by Red Lion Hotels, proud to be a State B sponsor here on SWX. We're back here at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena getting ready for the State 1B Boys Championship tonight between Valley Christian and ACH. The Warriors and Panthers meeting for the third time this season. As we mentioned, this will be the rubber match. They split the first two coming into tonight. Bill, expecting a good matchup here tonight.
Well, last regular season game was a real competitive one. 2-point game went the way of ACH. But they're two teams that know each other really well, John. No secrets here. One major factor, though, that we'll keep an eye on for Valley Christian. Nick Cox, a 6'4" sophomore, injured his knee in the first round of this tournament on Thursday. Not a major injury, something that with rest will heal nicely, and he's a sophomore, so he's got a couple of good years ahead of him, but he is a starter, second leading scorer. He's out for this game. That is going to be a big deal.
Time now for our CenturyLink Road to the Championship. CenturyLink connecting you to what matters most, and you see the path for these two teams. Valley Christian, a 7-point winner over Sunnyside Christian, and then, of course, the semifinal win over Nia Bay, while ACH is here after beating Moses Lake Christian 50-38 there in the quarterfinals, and then Kingsway yesterday 53-31. So that is your road to the championship, brought to you by CenturyLink for Valley Christian and ACH. We're going to toss it over now to public address announcer Ray Bernard with the color guard.
Veterans Memorial Arena for the 2012 WIAA Dairy Farmers of Washington Les Schwab Tires 1B Boys Basketball Championship game. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of the colors. Presenting the colors this evening, the Medical Lake High School Washington 81st Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard. Members include Cadet Second Lieutenant Tyler James, Cadet Staff Sergeant Mariah Monroe, Cadet Airman First Class Frederick Belga, and Cadet Airman Timothy Allen. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing and direct your attention to the court. Please welcome the 2012 Spokane Lilac Festival Dream and Reach for the Stars Royal Court. This year's 2012 Royal Court will be performing the national anthem, and they include Queen Sydney, representing Central Valley High School, Princess Alexis, representing Ferris High School, Princess Haley, representing West Valley High School, Princess Katie, representing Meade High School, Princess Linnea, representing Cheney High School, Princess Jasmine, representing Rogers High School, Princess Hannah, representing University High School. Mirroring the mission of the Spokane Lilac Festival Association, these young women maintain a very busy schedule honoring our military, recognizing the youth, and showcasing our region, logging hundreds of hours of community service during their royal reign. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as the 2012 Spokane Lilac Festival Dream and Reach for the Stars Royal Court perform the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please remain standing until the colors have left the court. Thank you.
Getting ready for our third championship game of the night here at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Two championships already decided here early on. The Colfax boys, the Reardon girls celebrating.
Yeah, and a real first-class effort here by the people in Spokane to start each of these games off.
So as the color guard makes its way off the floor, we're getting ready for the starting lineups as Valley Christian and ACH get ready. To do battle for the 1B boys state championship. Valley Christian comes into tonight's game 23-2. ACH enters tonight 21-6. And of course, one of Valley's losses came to this ACH team, the other one to University Prep. So a couple of teams who are very familiar with each other.
This is the 2012 State 1B Boys Basketball Championship game, featuring the visiting team, the Valley Christian Panthers, against the home team, the Almira-Coulee-Hartline Warriors. The Valley Christian Panthers have a record of 23-2. Here are their supporting players. A sophomore, number 3, Brad Gage. A sophomore, number 24, Nick Cox. A sophomore, number 25, Grant Marchant. A junior, number 31, Drew Olson. A sophomore, number 32, Tim Herschel. A sophomore, number 34, Blake Cox. And a senior, number 41, Ross Tabbert. Now let's meet the starters for the Valley Christian Panthers. A senior, number 13, Kramer Small. A senior, number 50, Noah McConaughey. A senior, number 23, Colby Blue. A senior, number 33, Jordan Jarvis. And a sophomore, number 43, Bo Pearsall. Head coach for the Panthers is Chad Kimberly. Assistant coaches, Aaron Small, Brent Pope, and Justin Pope. The managers, Audrey Eggleston, Julia Stefoglo, and Nora Grun. Those are the Valley Christian Panthers. Now let's meet the home team, the Almira-Coulee-Hartline Warriors, with a record of 21 wins and 6 losses. The supporting players, a freshman, number 11, Ann Fernie Reese. A junior, number 13, Mike Evans. A junior, number 14, Jake Johansson. A sophomore, number 15, Tyler Parton. A junior, number 21, John Heathman. A junior, number 24, Mitch Hunt. A junior, number 31, Simon Beardsley. Now let's meet the starters for the Warriors. A junior, number 12, Drew Isaac. A senior, number 22, Derek Isaac. A junior, number 23, Thunder Wellhausen. A junior, number 25, Colin DeArmond. And a junior, number 32, Logan Thompson. Head coach for the Warriors is Scott Isaac. Assistant coach is Graham Grindy. The managers, Wyatt Zielinski, Mac Isaac, and Dane Isaac. The trainer is Tim Vanderdoes. Your trio of officials, referee Jim Anderson from Columbia Gorge, the umpire Mike Neubauer from Whatcom Skagit, the umpire Jared Hauser from Pacific Northwest, the alternate Jason Richard from Blue Mountain. Gentlemen, let's meet at midcourt, meet your opponent, and let's have a great game.
So we are ready for basketball here tonight at the arena. Valley Christian and ACH getting ready to do battle for that State 1B Boys basketball title. This is the 6th trip to state for Valley Christian, the first trip here since 2003, looking for that first state title. This is the 10th trip to the state tournament for ACH as ACH, their 4th straight trip here, and they last won the title back in 1991.
Well, just like we've seen for the first 2 contests here with a couple of local teams, actually 4 local teams coming to Spokane for these championship games. You see that once again As Katie mentioned, one team from here in Spokane, the other not too far away, about 90 minutes. So we got a good full house here as well. People sitting in the upper levels of the Spokane Arena getting set to watch some pretty good high school basketball.
Yeah, the atmosphere hard to beat here tonight at the arena, as the fans have certainly showed up, and as you can imagine, a raucous crowd here tonight for both sides here. I think important early on for both of these teams to settle the nerves down as we get out of the gate.
Well, we talked about that leading into the first game, and I thought actually in our first contest with Northwest Christian and Colfax, each team did a really nice job of staying within themselves. We didn't have a lot of silly plays, silly fouls kick off the game, and it made for a very competitive environment. Same thing is going to be important here. You don't want to make silly mistakes and unnecessarily get yourself in foul trouble.
We are ready for basketball. This tip-off is sponsored by your Inland Empire Toyota dealers. Toyota moving forward. We are underway at the arena. Valley Christian will come away with the tip, and McConaughey will set it up for these Valley Christian Panthers.
ACH is going to play a lot of man-to-man defense, athletic. Even in the low post, they feel like they could stay with Valley Christian man-on-man.
Small up top. He'll try the three-pointer. That one's off the front of the iron. Rebound, though, tracked down by Pearsall.
Look good coming off his hand.
Important to get that first shot out of your way so you get a feel for the game, trying to get into the rhythm here early on. Big stage here in Spokane at the Veterans Memorial Arena.
First two games of this tournament, Valley Christian has had very strong first halves. Trouble in the second half, but the first half they've really done a nice job.
10 on the shot clock now for the Panthers. McConaughey with it. The three-point attempt up top is good this time. Colby Blue is on the board, and the Panthers have the early lead.
Well, Colby Blue's been the guy who's been able to stroke it from the outside, hitting some big shots, especially in that semifinal game. Does it again here, and how about that for nerves? Stroke that first one.
Here's Isaac on the backdoor cut. That one's blocked. I think it hit the end line, and it did, so it'll stay with ACH.
Well, Bo Pearsall doing a nice job of just staying home, not trying to go after the ball, just put his hand up and deflect it away.
Derek Isaac, that's his first look at the bucket here tonight. A young man who averages 28 points per game this season and has been big again here in the tournament. Isaac's three-point attempt, no good. Rebound bounces around, and Jarvis comes away with it for Valley Christian. Blue will bring it up the floor for the Panthers. Very patient on their first offensive set. Small, the spin, that one's short. Rebound comes down to Wellhausen.
Valley Christian has to locate Isaac immediately once ACH has the ball.
And Drew Isaac that time just too strong for his teammate down there on the baseline, as Logan Thompson couldn't go up high enough to get that. So a turnover on the Warriors, and it'll be Valley Christian basketball.
ACH likes to utilize Derek Isaac very much the same way we saw G. Feller for Colfax be utilized. Balls in his hand on just about every possession. Expect the same thing here tonight, this big game.
Steal, and here comes Isaac on the run for the Warriors. Right to the basket and scores. Good body control there.
Great body control and a good decision by Colby Blue. Knew that the bigger player was coming at the basket, didn't pick up the silly foul and possibly an and one, so just let him have the 2 points. Smart play by Colby Blue.
Blue stood his ground there. Isaac was able to jump right around him. Small triple teamed underneath. Couldn't get it to go. Pearsall there for the rebound. His shot is no good, but he is fouled, and so he'll go to the free throw line as Thunder Wellhausen will pick up his first personal foul.
Well, that's what Bo Pearsall can do so well. He's 6'7", long arms, only a sophomore. So he's going to be around here for a couple of more years, and this tournament, I'm sure.
6'7" sophomore, averaging just over 8 points per game, had 7 points and 12 rebounds against Nia Bay, so big part of the success here for Valley Christian.
Well, a good rebounder. He can get up there with those long arms. He's got to work a little bit on finishing after he's able to pull those rebounds in, but able to pick up the foul on Wellhausen, which is quite early for picking up your first foul.
It's one of the two free throws, so it's a 2-point game. Here's Isaac with it, the pull-up jumper. That one's too strong. Weak side rebound comes down, and it's knocked out of bounds by Pearsall, so it'll stay with ACH.
A tough shot there by Isaac. Seems like he's forcing it just a little bit. You want to get more in the rhythm of your offense, get some screens, get some ball movement, get yourself more of an open look.
Had 17 points and 8 rebounds against Kingsway last night for this ACH team as they beat Kingsway 53-31 to advance. There's Isaac with it to Drew Isaac. Back up top to Wellhausen, and they'll set it back up. Isaac through the middle, a lot of contact, and they're going to get a charge. The Valley Christian bench loves that as Isaac picks up his first personal foul. And
again, just a case where he's trying to do too much. You've got a lot of guys sitting out. Look at 3 guys converge upon him. Nice job by Blue to take the charge. DeArmond sitting out wide, looking for the kick out. Isaac never found him and picks up his first foul.
So the Panthers get the ball back and turn it right back over, and here comes DeArmond for the Warriors. He's going to take it all the way to the basket and score. Colin DeArmond is on the board, and it's 4-4.
Now there's some nice body control by DeArmond, such a good athlete.
This ACH team is full of great athletes. Their football team was unbelievable, and you're looking at much of the football team right here.
And Derek Isaac just picked up his second foul.
And that is something that ACH can ill afford, is to have him in foul trouble.
Yeah, again, kind of a silly foul, really. You want to go for the steal, but knowing that you got one early on here, you don't want to take any chances. That one's certainly unnecessary. You wonder if it's going to affect any part of his game now. He likes to play pretty aggressively.
Have to be careful now with 4:25 to go here in the first quarter with 2 fouls. Ball's tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay down with Valley Christian.
And that guy, Colby Blue, he knows he has 2 fouls. He's going right at him.
The game plan is shifted right now to take it right to him. Here's Small on the wing. He's going to try the 3-pointer. That one's up and good. Craver Small.
Craver Small has had a very nice tournament. Came out in round 1 at 13 points in the opening half. Can certainly shoot it from the outside. You've seen that. ACH has got to respect it.
Here's Isaac with it now, working off the screen. Thompson tracks it down. Thompson will take the jump shot now. That one's short, and the weak side rebound comes down to Jarvis, and a foul on Drew Isaac this time. And so both of the Isaacs now with fouls in this game, and Valley Christian with the 3-point lead here. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back. State B coverage on SWX is being brought to you by Northwest Seed and Pet, Spokane's complete seed and pet supply. We're back here at the arena. Valley Christian with the early 7-4 lead. 3:52 to go in the first quarter, and the fouls playing a role here early on for ACH.
Well, they are, and again, you want to be aggressive, but you have to play smart. And right now, I think ACH is just a little unsettled. I think they're, these championship game jitters may be impacting them a little bit on the defensive end, trying to go for those loose balls. Got to stay within yourself. That's not what got you here.
So Valley Christian will inbound now with 3:52 to go in the first quarter, looking to build on a 7-4 lead. Even scoring so far here for the Panthers. Blue with it up on the wing. Isaac there guarding him. Here's McConaughey. Small was asking for it underneath. Good defense by the Warriors. You can see this Valley Christian team very patient on offense. 7 on the shot clock. McConaughey through the middle. Oh, tough shot.
Very well coached. Very well coached. As you said, very patient, waits for their spots. John, looking up at the scoreboard, I noticed that they've got Wellhausen with 2 fouls and Derek Isaac with only 1. So we'll have to check that and make sure that we didn't give a foul incorrectly to Derek Isaac. I thought that he had 2, but we'll double check that.
Yeah, we're going to have to check that with the scorekeepers. Valley Christian sets things up here, up 9-4. They look inside the small, and there's a whistle underneath. And who are they going to get here? So they're going to get Thompson on the foul there for ACH, and he's going to take a seat now as Mitch Hunt will check into the game for the Warriors.
Well, ACH certainly likes to go for those steals.
There's Small inside, and Small gives them a 7-point lead.
Oh, great start for Valley Christian. Couldn't have asked for anything more.
In rhythm here early on. Here's Isaac with it. His jump shot, short. Rebound comes down to Blue.
Everything for right now with ACH is 1 or 2 passes, then shot. There's no motion, no movement, no flow to their offense.
McConaughey up top with it for the Panthers. Looking for Small underneath. Tough entry pass. Throws it off of Wellhausen, but then it bounces off of him while he's standing out of bounds, so it'll be ACH basketball.
Yeah, real tough entry pass there. I'm not sure that they wouldn't have been better served to try to get the ball off to the wing and then get it into him from that spot instead of trying to throw it over the top from around the top of the key.
Ross Tabbert checks into the game for Valley Christian for the first time tonight as Pearsall will take a seat and get a rest. Here's Isaac with it in the corner. Up top to Drew Isaac.
Well, the defense for the Panthers very strong here early.
Isaac will try the 3. That one's short. Rebound fought, 4 bodies on the floor. Isaac rejected by Small. And Blue comes away with it for the Panthers.
Well, I'll tell you, Isaac is going to remember that one. That was emphatic.
A lot of contact down here and a blocking foul called on the Warriors. We're going to get Hunt this time for the foul. Take another look at it.
We take a look at it here. Isaac went up, and just that double pump actually helps Small position himself for that block. And as I said, emphatically and smartly kept it in bounds.
So Valley Christian with the ball here with under 1:30 to go in the first quarter, leading by 7. Here's McConaughey with it. Inside to Tabbert, lost the handle on it. Loose ball again. Bodies all over the place, and they're going to call a tie-up here. The possession arrow will belong to ACH, and so the Warriors will get the basketball back here, trying to cut into the 7-point lead early on.
Well, for those wondering if this is a surprise, or if you are surprised, maybe we shouldn't be. Valley Christian, first contest of the year, beat ACH by 13. So the one they lost was only by 2, so certainly a very good matchup. We're going to get a foul call here on Valley Christian. It looks like it's going to be on McConaughey.
So ACH will take the ball out of bounds here with 1:09 to go in the first quarter, trailing by 7 here early on. As we mentioned, Almira-Coulee-Hartline 21-6 on the season coming into tonight, as Derek Isaac will set things up for the Warriors. Up top to DeArmond. Those two have the only 2 buckets. The backdoor lob to Isaac, who finishes. Isaac to Isaac that time. Beautiful.
Well, you wonder if maybe they spent a little bit of time in the driveway working on that one. This hit looked very good.
Looked rather comfortable, didn't it? Here's McConaughey working up top for the Panthers. Small. He's already hit a 3-pointer. Drives to the basket. Couldn't get that to go. Follows his own shot. Whistle underneath. As Small hits the deck.
Boy, in ACH, I mean, they're going after that ball like it's the end of the game.
So Drew Isaac, I should say, picks up that personal foul for ACH. So that's 2 now on Drew.
And they're racking up the fouls already in the bonus. And we're not even through the first quarter. They're shooting free throws the rest of this half.
So the 6'4" senior Small will go to the free throw line, looking to extend this 5-point lead. Average over 16 points a game this season. Hits the first of his free throws. 15 points and 10 rebounds against Nia Bay in the 5-point win in the semifinals. Both free throws up and good, so it's a 7-point game again. Jake Johansson checks into the game for ACH for the first time, and Drew Isaac will take a seat with those 2 fouls.
And not a lot of drop-off here, although Johansson comes in off the bench. Very capable at the guard position. He's got a lot of playing time, good shooter, and very aggressive on defense.
The Armit up top for ACH with it.
And McConaughey's doing a great job on Derek Isaac right now.
Giving him very little space as he moves without the basketball.
You're catching the ball 30 feet away from the basket doesn't give you a lot of options.
Nice look underneath, though, and a good finish. Beautiful play that time as Hunt finishes for the Warriors, and Small at the buzzer is off the mark, and so that's how the first quarter is going to end. Valley Christian with a good first quarter here. ACH has cut the lead to 5, though. It's 13-8. We'll be back here on SWX. The high school basketball on SWX is brought to you by Inland Power and Light Company, proud to be a State B sponsor. Getting ready for second quarter action here at the arena. Valley Christian leading Almira-Coulee-Hartline 13-8. You see Thunder Wellhausen there, now wearing number 33. Some blood on the jersey, and he's had to switch out and get a new number. So he'll be number 33 from here on out.
I suppose that's one way to avoid foul trouble. And we do two fouls early, just change jerseys.
We do want to clarify on the foul situation. He does have the 2 fouls. The charge that we thought was on Isaac was actually called on Wellhausen as a part of that play. So Isaac has just 1 foul, which is a big deal, obviously. Small inside, and he'll look for the three-point play.
Well, he's just being an animal down in there right now. First of all, the great look to Pearsall. Again, Pearsall can't finish, and Wellhausen quickly going to come back in the game, but you can just see it there. He's working so hard, stays with the ball, keeps the ball high, and always looking to finish despite the contact. Boy, Craver Small having a big first half here.
Free throw is up and good, and the lead is stretched to 8 now for the Panthers as we're underway here in the second quarter at the arena. Craver Small with 8 points here in the first half for Valley Christian. He leads all scorers. Wellhausen on the curl, double team down there, couldn't get it to go, and Small comes away with the rebound.
Well, one thing that ACH hasn't seen in their first 2 games is a lot of length out of the teams that they've played. They're certainly seeing it tonight with both Pearsall at 6'7" and Craver Small, 6'4", but those long arms plays much bigger than that.
Small was thinking about the 3 there, passes it up instead. 15 on the shot clock for the Panthers. Looking to build on this 8-point lead. McConaughey's 3 is good. It's a double-digit lead for Valley Christian.
Well, and everything within the flow of the offense. You don't have to work too hard to see the difference here. A lot of ball movement for Valley Christian. for ACH, you're just seeing a lot of dribbling of the basketball, not a lot of motion, not going to the basket, or really looking for shots.
McConaughey now with 5 points in the contest. He and Small have combined on offense, and the ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with ACH.
So we've got another jersey switch going on. We're going to be busy with this one, partner. It looks like Ross Tabbert for Valley Christian is going to switch to number 24 again because of the blood issue. He's going to be, when he comes back in the game, he'll be number 24. That's Ross Tabbert for Valley Christian.
Guess it shouldn't be any surprise with the bodies that have been flying all over the floor in this one. Jumper at the buzzer there, no good, and Valley Christian comes away with it. Here comes Blue on the run for the Panthers. Small's feeling it. That one's in and out, though, and Wellhausen comes down with the rebound. Here comes Isaac and the Warriors.
Boy, it looked good, and I like the decision with the shot.
That open jump shot up and over the back of the rim for Jake Johansson, so it'll be Valley Christian basketball as they look to extend this 11-point lead.
Now listen, I don't want you taking off on me and changing jerseys. Don't leave me hanging here.
I'll come back with a red sports coat.
The only thing I'm going to spill on this is ketchup.
5:56 to go here in the first half. Valley Christian opening up an 11-point lead, the largest of the night. A whistle down low, and they're going to get Small underneath.
Yeah, I think you get 3 in the
3
key.
second, I'm sorry, 3 second violation.
They're trying to get position there. You got to know where you're at.
Camped out, Small camped out in the key down there, and so it's a turnover on the Panthers, and the Warriors here the other way. Isaac through the middle. A lot of traffic. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with ACH.
Amazing to me, John, that we're almost through a quarter and a half of basketball. ACH not yet in double figures.
Derek Isaac with 4 points in the game. Here for the Panthers. Young man who averages 28 a game. Wellhausen underneath, and he scores. Thunder Wellhausen makes it a 19-10 game.
Great finish there by Wellhausen. Had to go over the big guy. A nice soft touch.
Blue with it on the wing for the Panthers.
Chad Kimberly was telling me before the game, coach at Valley Christian, that they were going to try a different type of defense on Derek Isaac. He said, if we're down 20 at the end of the first quarter, we'll switch it up. Well, obviously, something's working with the strategy.
Move inside, no good. Wellhausen swats at it, and the Pearsall comes away with it. McConaughey thought about the three, up fake. He'll go back inside. The Pearsall underneath. His move this time is good.
And Wellhausen had to leave him alone with the 2 fouls. Valley Christian knows that they're going right at the big guy.
Here's Isaac with a scoop through the middle. Oh, Derek Isaac.
Great body control there with Derek Isaac.
He's got 6 now in the game, and it's 21-12. They look inside, ripped away by Wellhausen. Here comes DeArmond on the run. He's got Isaac with him. Takes it straight to the basket, though, and is going to go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. McConaughey is going to get whistled for the foul for Valley Christian.
You know, DeArmond knows just about one speed, and that's full on. He goes right at the basket hard. Knew that he had a step on McConaughey here and just lowers his shoulder and tries to bull his way through.
DeArmond, the 5'11 junior, averages 10 points per game. We'll go to the free throw line. First one is up and good.
McConaughey going to get a much-deserved rest.
Grant Marchand has checked into the game for Valley Christian. DeArmond's second free throw is up and good. That name sounds familiar to fans in Spokane. It should. His brother plays for Central Valley.
You know, if you look at him, and if you're familiar with Gavin, if you've watched some Central Valley games, they look a lot alike. You know, they're 1 year apart. They play the same way, play hard with a lot of physicality. Nice job, Pearsall, with the finish.
Well, Pearsall, that's one way to do it, right? Just throw it right up and over the top.
Well, throw it over the top, and again, going at Wellhausen, knowing he doesn't want to pick up that third.
Here's Isaac with it, the pull-up three. That one's good. My goodness.
Watch out, watch out. Back-to-back possessions. Derek Isaac feeling it.
The lead is cut to 6 now after the Isaac three. Small, he'll try to answer. That one's no good. Rebound, though, for Jarvis, and he finishes.
Well, DeArmond just flat out got beat there. You don't see that happen very often. Colin DeArmond working hard. But Jarvis just outworks him for that ball.
Isaac deep that time, wouldn't go. Small comes down with the rebound.
I don't know that this kid has a range. He just throws it up there so effortlessly. Just thought that one was going down.
Pretty looking shot. That one no good. He's got 9 points here in the first half. It's an 8-point game. The lob inside in the double team. Somehow Small came away with it and scored.
You know, they talk about finding the window when you're throwing the football. That window was tiny. They were able to fit the ball in there, and Small has been finishing all night long. Does so again there.
Small has 10 points here in the first half. Valley Christian's lead is up to 10. Let's go over to Katie Steiner now. She's got more on all the Isaacs over there on the ACH sideline.
Absolutely. It's been a name that you've said a lot. Actually, Drew and Derek are brothers. Derek is a senior. Drew is a junior. Also, the sons of the head coach, Scott Isaac. They also have their little brother who's 7 years old on the floor here on the sideline as well. So we've got Isaacs all over the place.
We're going to be 70 years old calling the games of the Isaac brothers.
Take another look at the play here from one Isaac to another, and as you mentioned, probably a lot of that going on in the driveway at home. The timing impeccable.
Well, and you know, you talk about coaches' kids and the way that they play. You can tell with these Isaac brothers that they know how to play the game of basketball. They play it right. They're technically very gifted, very sound, and I'm sure that a lot of that teaching and coaching happened long before they got to ACH.
Here's DeArmond with it, trying to split the double team, and a travel on the play, so it'll be Valley Christian basketball. That'll take us to a timeout on the floor. The Panthers leading at 27-17. We'll be back at the Veterans Memorial Arena. Well, Aero Machinery is proud to be a sponsor of the State B Tournament broadcast. Congratulations to the Colfax Bulldogs from Aero Machinery. Aero Machinery for all of your farming needs.
Last night they were your Colfax Bulldogs. Now you're not going to adopt them even though they won the state championship?
I was reading the copy I was given last night.
Take credit for it. They're the champs.
Congrats.
They're yours.
Congrats to Colfax.
They're everybody's. Great job, Colfax.
No doubt about it. Excellent season for Northwest Christian as well there in the 2B boys. 2:30 to go here in the second quarter of the 1B boys championship. Valley Christian with a 10-point lead over ACH here.
Chad Kimberly in that huddle talking about let's milk some clock, let's get into the locker room at halftime and not allow some big run for ACH.
3-point, it's up and good. Colby Blue.
Your Colby Blue just dropped a 25-footer. Great stroke from Colby Blue.
Right in rhythm, and it's 30-17. This is the largest lead of the game. He's got 6 points now. Isaac will try the pull-up jumper. That one won't go. Small tips it around. Still fighting for it and finally comes down with it.
I'll tell you what, Craver Small is showing me something here tonight I didn't see out of him the first 2 games. The aggressiveness is just something else.
Small up top. Thought about getting it inside to Pearsall. Instead, they'll work it around.
Blue had an idea.
Small was open. He passed it up. 15 on the shot clock.
Coaches are telling him to go ahead and shoot it. He will now.
That one's too strong, and Isaac comes away with it for the Warriors.
Was in a better position to shoot from the wing the first time rather than the corner. A little too unselfish.
Derek Isaac, the lone senior on this roster, gives it up to his teammate Thompson that time that couldn't hit the jump shot, and a travel on Pearsall, and so it'll stay ACH basketball.
Chad Kimberly just laughs at the call. He knew his player did it, was hoping he didn't, but you see Chad Kimberly, also the athletic director there at Valley Christian, has done just a great job the last couple of years in that role and leading his team to this state tournament in the championship game.
Mitch Hunt is checked back into the game for the Warriors as they'll set it up here, trailing by 13 as we near the 1 minute mark here of the first half.
Coach Isaac letting DeArmond spend some time on the bench. Nice job there by Derek Isaac taking it to the hoop, but DeArmond getting some time to watch the game right now. Struggled here in the first half.
Isaac now with 11 here in the first half. His lead is cut to 11. Valley Christian patient here in the first half on the offensive end. Pearsall inside, left-handed spin to the basket.
Great feed there by Jarvis, put it right where he needed to. Great execution of the offense by Valley Christian in this first half.
About a 7-second differential on the shot and game clock here. 30 seconds to go in the first half. Isaac with it, he'll pull up for three and that one's good. Derek Isaac has 14 points. And it's a 10-point game.
Well, he's figured it out, but I tell you, going in the locker room, I'm not sure ACH is going to be happy that Isaac has 14 of the 22 points. They need more contribution from other members of this team.
Shot clock is off, and so the Panthers will set it up for a shot here. Small with it. His pull-up rattles around and goes home. Isaac at the buzzer. Off the front of the iron. Would not have counted anyway, but Valley Christian with a strong first half here. They lead it by 12, 34-22, and really a tremendous effort in that first half.
Well, offensively, they just did a great job of executing, moving the ball around, and on the defensive end, they let Isaac go a little bit. They may have to talk a bit about that, but again, if Isaac has 14 of your 22 points, John, I think you'll take that if you're Valley Christian.
Derek Isaac with 14. Craver Small has 12 points now for Valley Christian. Pearsall has 7 points for the Panthers as they lead at 34-22. Let's go over to Katie Steiner now.
Coach, you guys are 10 points up. What are you going to tell the boys at halftime?
Keep doing what we're doing. I mean, the defensive scheme's working so far. We got to rebound a little bit stronger. We got to take care of the ball. If we do that, we should be okay.
Did you think the defense was going to work, this change?
We were hopeful, and so far, I mean, what are they at? 22? Not bad, not bad. So hopefully we can keep it up.
Okay, good luck.
All right, thanks a lot.
You're welcome. John, back to you.
Valley Christian leads at 34-22 at the break. We'll be back here at the arena with more. You're watching State B basketball right here on SWX. Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Western Peterbilt. Whether you're buying new or used big rigs, parts, or service, we are confident Western Peterbilt will exceed your needs. 4 locations to serve you: Liberty Lake, Pasco, Moses Lake, and Yakima. To show our appreciation, enter to win 4 Shock tickets and an autographed Shock football on opening night, March 12th. Go to khq.com/Peterbilt to enter and win. Halftime here, the 1B boys basketball championship. Valley Christian leading ACH 34-22. A couple of outstanding performances there in the first half offensively from Derek Isaac and from Craver Small.
Well, it took Derek Isaac a little while to get going, but he certainly did there in that second quarter. And Craver Small, as we've seen throughout the tournament, big first half. The problem for Valley Christian the first 2 games of this tournament has been the third quarter. They've had halftime leads, but they've given them up in the third quarter and had to fight back. So we'll have to see what that halftime speech looks like for Coach Kimberly. I'm sure he's going to remind them of just that.
Yeah, stay tuned for that, because we saw yesterday in the semifinals when Nia Bay really turned up the pressure and Valley Christian had some hard times getting the ball up the floor. Nia Bay got back into it, and then Valley Christian hung on down the stretch.
And, you know, on the ACH side, who besides Derek Isaac is going to step up and provide some offense for this team? DeArmond struggling. Drew Isaac has gotten into foul trouble. Of course, Wellhausen got into foul trouble as well, but somebody's going to have to step up. ACH can't win this game if Derek Isaac is going to be the only offensive threat.
And I think Valley Christian's done a nice job offensively of being very patient and working the ball around, finding the good shots, and Small has been really a beneficiary of that.
Yeah, every possession it seems like they've gotten quality shots. Even those that haven't gone in, they haven't been contested. The ones at the rim have had a chance to go in. So if you're ACH, you got to figure something out defensively to disrupt the rhythm and the flow of this Valley Christian offensive game.
Should be an interesting second half here at the arena. Once again, Panthers leading it here 34-22 at the break. Inland Power and Light would like to take a moment to salute all of our student athletes who are participating in tonight's game. Inland Power and Light Company, proud to be a State B sponsor here on SWX. We'll be back at the arena. Well, this portion of the game is brought to you by the community colleges of Spokane, where the leadership of tomorrow is paving the road to success through academics and athletics. The community colleges of Spokane, proud sponsor of sports here on SWX. Halftime here at the Arena. Valley Christian leading ACH 34-22 in the State 1B Boys Championship game. Let's go over to Kenny Steiner now, and she has more. Hi, Kitty.
Hi, John. We're going to do a recap of what happened earlier in the day with the 1B boys. Nia Bay took 3rd place. They beat Kingsway Christian, who took 5th place. You're looking at all the trophies right now. Sunnyside Christian took 4th place, and Muckleshoot rounded out 1B by taking 6th place. Donna Bell, back to you.
Thank you so much, Katie, and that's what they're fighting for right there, the gold ball.
That's what it's all about. I mean, being able to hoist that thing at the end of this game is what you work so hard for throughout the season. It's a great moment, and we've talked a lot about it, John. This is a tremendous event. What they do here in Spokane to host these state bees, they've been doing it for more years than I can recall. And it just, there's a lot of pride taken in this area about what they do with this tournament, and it really shows. It shows in the way they put it together from the time it starts to the time it wraps up with the last game.
There's no question about it, and the passion you see that we've seen already tonight in the arena with the gold balls for Colfax and Reardon. Colfax boys and the Reardon girls both winning state championships here tonight. 2 more state championships still to be decided. This one far from over here. ACH is out of the locker room. Let's go back over to Katie. She's got Coach Isaac.
Thanks so much, John. Now, Coach, you're down by 12. What did you tell the boys at halftime?
That we're getting out rebounded by a ton, doubled up actually. So I think if we got to work on the glass. They're shooting incredibly well. If they do that again, we're going to clap for them at the end of the game. And just got to play with a little more heart. It's a very good team. We knew that coming out, but we're giving them 12 points and second chance shots, and it's a 12-point game. So
they switched up their defense a little bit. Has that affected how you guys play?
It definitely does. They're running a little triangle and 2. It takes a lot of movement and cutting the middle of that and freeing our kids with ball screens. And offensively, it's not the issue. It's defensively. It really is. I mean, we need if we limit the second chance hoops, we're in a tie game. So that's what we got to do.
All right, thanks so much. Good luck, Coach. You're welcome.
Well, Coach Scott Isaac there, he said it. They're out-rebounded 14-7 there in the first half.
Those coaches make it sound so simple.
They certainly do.
They can really break it down well.
We'll see how the adjustments will work out here in the second half. Valley Christian leads it by 12. The State Beat coverage on SWX is brought to you in part by CenturyLink, connecting you to what matters most. CenturyLink. We're back here at the arena getting ready for second half action. Valley Christian leading ACH 34-22. We'll see how the Warriors adjust to that triangle and 2 that Coach Isaac talked about.
Well, the triangle and 2, you got one man up at the free throw line, you got 2 back in the block, playing zone principle, and then you have the 2-man defenders, certainly one on Derek Isaac. I imagine the other is probably on DeArmond. And now we see perhaps maybe a little bit of a change for Valley Christian. Looks like perhaps a straight man now.
Second half brought to you by the Inland Empire Toyota dealers. Toyota moving forward. Here's Isaac with it to start the second half. Drives all the way to the basket and scores.
Well, he picked up where it left off. Now, Coach Isaac had told Katie it really wasn't about their offense. Where he was concerned, it was about their defense. So it's really this end of the court that's going to have to see some major improvement for ACH if they're going to be able to get back in this game.
Gave up 6 offensive rebounds there in the first half. Valley Christian shot 57% from the field there in that first half. Here's Blue with it.
50% from 3.
To Jarvis. Jarvis will try the little mid-ranger. That won't go, though, and ACH comes away with it with Thompson. Isaac up the floor to DeArmond. Loses the handle on it. Hustles back and gets it, though. Right to Drew Isaac, who will set it back up to Derek.
Yeah, fortunate.
That jump shot no good for Isaac. Thompson comes down with another rebound for ACH, and they'll reset. Looking to get this lead into single digits here with under 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. DeArmond with it up top. Here's Drew Isaac with it on the wing. Thompson to Derek Isaac. Wellhausen will try the shot. That won't go, and Blue comes away with it. And he's going to waste no time pushing it up the floor. Small had 12 in the first half. First shot in the second half won't go, and Isaac comes away with the rebound.
Well, I like the fact that Small's taking that shot. We said the first 2 games of this tournament, third quarter was really tough for Valley Christian. They seem tentative. They're at least coming out aggressively on offense.
Isaac to the basket. He's got 18 now, and the lead is down to 8.
And you wonder if Valley Christian's going to go back to that triangle and 2 because that man, there's nobody there at the rim to contest these shots.
Blue up top. This is McConaughey with it for the Panthers. Panthers led by 12 at the break. Pearsall, Wellhausen on him. Up top to Blue. McConaughey. DeArmond gets his hands on it and causes a tie-up. It'll be Valley Christian basketball on the possession arrow.
Nice job by DeArmond to get his hand in there. Tabbert going to check in for Valley Christian. A little more athleticism down low for Valley Christian, perhaps to answer the aggressiveness of Derek Isaac. Put somebody there at the rim who can try to change those shots.
3-point attempt off the side of the backboard and out of bounds, so it'll be ACH basketball here.
Yeah, Colby Blue had a little more time than he thought. Just a few seconds on the shot clock, but he threw that up without really being set.
So Isaac brings it up the floor for the Warriors to his brother Drew. Back to Derek. Derek, the pull-up jumper, pure.
It really is, and you know, they did go back to the triangle and 2, but the problem now is he's starting to feel it.
A 6-0 run here to start the second half for ACH. Small tries to answer. That one no good. Blue comes down with the rebound. Panthers will reset here. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. McConaughey slicing through the middle. Foul underneath.
It looks like they're going to get Wellhausen for his third with the block.
So Thunder Wellhausen trying to stand in there and take the charge. Instead, he's called for the blocking foul, and that will be number 3 on Thunder. And so Valley Christian will get the basketball out of bounds. Inbound to Jarvis.
Are they going to say that he was on the pass?
Small turnaround. He's got 14, the lead back up to 8.
Great job, Craver Small. Didn't hit his first couple shots, not backing away. And Valley Christian's got to figure out a way to get the ball out of the hands of Derek Isaac.
A lot of teams have tried to figure that out this year. Wellhausen inside and scores.
One of the first times tonight we've seen Derek Isaac actually get it to a teammate on the drive and have that teammate be able to finish it. It's going to be important for ACH.
Lead back down to 6 here as Valley Christian sets it up. An 8-2 opening run here for the Warriors. Tabbert inside, double teamed, and he's going to walk with the basketball, and it'll be ACH causing the turnover underneath.
Yeah, trying to do a little too much, Ross Tabbert. The right idea, tried to kick it out, just shuffled the feet before he did so. Ross Tabbert, an all GSL outside linebacker for Central Valley High School this fall. attends Valley Christian, able to play football because no football program at Valley Christian is Isaac almost buries another one.
They get it right back to him, through the middle, pulls up, off the back of the iron. Rebound comes down to the Warriors. Back out to Isaac. Couldn't get that to go. 3 shots in a row. Came up short. Drew Isaac hits the ground, he's back up. Blue with it for the Panthers.
Well, Derek Isaac really feeling it. But the problem, if you're going to shoot that much, your teammates are going to start just expecting the shot, not really working to get open, and that can disrupt an offense.
Valley Christian wants to talk about things here. 3:16 to go in this third quarter, and ACH has cut the lead to 6 here at 36-30.
Great offense by Derek Isaac, really. I mean, Wellhausen has a bucket as well. Valley Christian, as we've seen, struggling here to get the buckets to fall. Craver Small able to get one, but it's more on that defensive end where Valley Christian has got to figure out a way to stop number 22.
State B coverage on SWX is brought to you by Parker Toyota. No problem at Parker Toyota means an even better car buying experience. Parker Toyota, winner of the President's Award for 25 consecutive years of superb customer service. 3:16 to go here in the third quarter, and Valley Christian leading 36-30. 8-2 run for ACH here to start this third quarter. Panthers have talked about things, and they'll set it up here.
Yeah, get a set play, call in the huddle, try to get an easy bucket.
8 on the shot clock. Blue up top with it. Working against Isaac. Slices through the middle. Couldn't get it to go, though. Thompson comes down with the rebound.
Nice job by Blue to get it to the basket. Just couldn't finish it, and then Thompson with a strong rebound.
Here's DeArmond up top for the Warriors as they get it to Derek Isaac. Mentioned the Panthers looking for a way to stop him. Averaged 28 points per game. Drew Isaac couldn't get the shot to go. DeArmond crashes in there for the rebound, and they're going to get a foul on the play, and it will stay with ACH, and that's when we come back. The whistle against the Panthers here is Tabbert gets whistled for the foul, so it'll be Warrior basketball when we come back. 2:37 to go in the third quarter. Well, State B coverage on SWX is being brought to you by Northwest Seed and Pet, Spokane's complete seed and pet supply. 2:37 to go here in the third quarter. Valley Christian, the lead has been cut to 6 now, 36-30, as ACH has done a nice job with its adjustments coming out of the second half.
Well, you just see the spark and the energy as another shot goes up for Isaac and buries a great out-of-bounds play there for the Warriors.
That one's a 3 for Isaac. He's got 23 now, and the lead is down to 3. What a third quarter here for this ACH team. McConaughey lost the handle, and Valley Christian calls a quick timeout before the turnover. He was going to track it down anyway, but coaching staff over here want to make sure.
Well, you know, you have to think about the fact that, you know, you got a 10-second violation, and so Chad Kimberly very wisely calls a timeout. You don't want to lose a possession here with the game, you know, starting to get out of hand. Even though you still have the lead, you just have a feeling that ACH has found its rhythm.
Let's go over to Katie now with more from the Valley Christian sideline.
Absolutely. If you can see the crowd right now. A lot of them have that number 15 jersey on right now, and that is the number for Drew Swank. If you remember, he died 2 years ago from a head injury at one of their football games. All of these boys are playing for Drew, especially the seniors who are really close to him. He would be a year older than that senior class. John, back to you.
Well, McConaughey wears number 15, and the coaching staff told us before the game that's in honor of Swank, and it just something that's impacted the community so much as Valley Christian turns the ball over.
Yeah, I mean, offensive foul there on Valley Christian, but it certainly was a very difficult time for not only Valley Christian, but the entire Spokane area to see that young man and that family have such a devastating thing happen to them, and they've rebounded so nicely as a community, as a school, and you know his sister is the student class president there this year. You see the shirt there in honor of Drew Swank, and you know this school particularly has handled it extremely well. Talking to Chad Kimberly, the AD, couldn't be more proud of how everybody has handled a very difficult situation. Good to see him here and able to play in his honor.
Absolutely, as Wellhausen goes to the basket, he scores, and he's got a chance for a three-point play. The lead down to 1 now.
Well, you know, we talked about other guys needing to step up. Derek Isaac has done a lot of it, but you need the big man here, Wellhausen, to be able to chip in as well. That's his second field goal. Going to be able to shoot a free throw as well, but they've done it so quickly, John. Down 12 in only 6 minutes here of play. They've been able to get to a point where they're nearly tying the ball and could tie it here with the free throw.
Wellhausen had 24 points against Moses Lake Christian in the quarterfinals. Hits the free throw to complete the three-point play. We're all tied up here.
A whole new game.
It's a 14-2 run here in the third quarter for ACH to tie this baby at 36. Jarvis with it to Blue. He'll try the three-pointer. That one won't go. Rebound. Fought for underneath and a whistle on the play. And who are they going to get?
Leaving it Pearsall.
Pearsall inside, fighting for that rebound.
Yeah, he came over the back of Wellhausen. Kobe Blue, good-looking shot, and you know he's been making those, so you can't really be too overly critical of the shot selection.
Isaac brings it up the floor. ACH looking to take the lead, and they do just that. Isaac has 25 points, and it's a 2-point Warrior lead, a 16-2 run now.
It's just way too easy for him to get it to the basket. No one stepping up and stopping his progress.
Here's Jarvis with it, looking underneath the small. Panthers need a bucket desperately. Beautiful move, couldn't finish though, and DeArmond rips down the rebound for the Warriors.
Yeah, I love the footwork by Small, just couldn't get it high enough on the board.
So ACH with all of the momentum here in the third quarter. Here's Isaac again. Kicks it out to his brother Drew. That one's short. Thompson there though for the rebound and the finish.
Well, he'll call that was a pass all night long. Looked an awful lot like a shot. Nonetheless, it's 2 points. And ACH on fire. More third quarter woes for the Panthers of Valley Christian.
They were up 34-22 at the break. Now they trail it by 4. Another rebound for Wellhausen underneath. Pearsall, good hustle, but he saves it right to Isaac. Isaac will push it up the floor. Jump back 3. Goodness gracious.
Well, Valley Christian just has to settle down, try to get this last shot, and then get back in the huddle and regroup.
Isaac has 28 now in the trap. The pressure the Panthers have had a hard time with. Small trying to quiet things, and he does that. Craver Small, a much-needed basket for Valley Christian. And right at the buzzer, good defensive play that time by Isaac to prevent the three-point attempt. And so Valley Christian, though, they needed that bucket, but now they trail it by 4 after 3 quarters of play here at the arena. ACH is leading at 43-39. Derek Isaac, 28 points. Well, State B coverage on SWX is brought to you by Parker Toyota. No problem at Parker Toyota means an even better car buying experience. Parker Toyota, winner of the President's Award for 25 consecutive years of superb customer service. Getting ready for the fourth quarter here at the arena. ACH, a 21-5 run there in the third quarter to take a 3-point lead, or a 4-point lead, I should say.
Well, it's followed the pattern for Valley Christian. The struggles of the third quarter, as you're going to see a foul there. Even that one, Derek Isaac able to bury the shot. Not a continuation, however.
Coach Isaac's over there saying, come on, give it to him. McConaughey called for the foul that time, and ACH will get the ball out of bounds.
Valley Christian, we talked to...
Here's Isaac again for three. Derek Isaac. 31 now. It's 46-39.
At some point, you just have to applaud what a player's doing, and they've got guys in his face. It's not for lack of trying.
Amazing how he can create space and find those little openings. You give him just a little bit, and you're in trouble.
Who besides Craver Small is going to come up and make a bucket for Valley Christian?
Blue will try. His three-point attempt is short. He hits the deck, and here comes Isaac the other way. Derek Isaac will finish. It's 48-39.
Well, I'll tell you, Kobe Blue got absolutely decked after shooting that three. Hit the floor hard, no call. The official's head was turned, and I think he missed a foul.
The defensive pressure of this ACH team has been unreal here in the second half. Valley Christian with just 2 field goals in the second half so far. Here's Small with it. Whistle before the play, though. Going to get DeArmond, I think, on the hold.
Well, fortunate actually for ACH because Small had an uncontested lay-in. Whistle blew beforehand, though, and so ACH avoids the 2 points.
Jarvis is going to try the three. That one's good. They needed that. Jordan Jarvis knocks it down to cut the lead to 6.
Well, someone other than Craver Small is going to have to step up and make a shot now. Defensively, it just stops.
Boy, this Valley Christian team in this tournament, they've had some big leads, and then they've lost leads, and they've come back. It's been an up-and-down roller coaster for the Panthers here in the state tournament. ACH with all kinds of momentum in the second half. That shot by Isaac too strong, and Blue comes away with it.
Well, even there, he had a nice look at it. Looked like it was dead on.
Here's Small, has it tapped away, and there's going to be a whistle on the play, and they're going to get Hunt, I believe, on the reach-in.
So for as difficult as it's been for Valley Christian, still very much in the game, only down 6. So you just got to stay within their stuff. They've found a stroke there with Jarvis. You got to start, just keep looking for those good, easy shots.
Well, we'd like to take a moment to thank Aero Machinery for helping sponsor the State B basketball tournament broadcast. Aero Machinery wanted to say good luck to all the participants this week, and of course they're very proud of their Colfax Bulldogs. Aero Machinery for all of your farming needs. Well, Derek Isaac has been everything we expected here tonight, averaging 28 points per game, and he's done it all offensively. He's got 33 right now.
Well, think about it this way. At the end of the first quarter, ACH had 8 points. Isaac started to get it going towards the end of the half, had 14 at the break, and in that third quarter, it was just a blur. You woke up and he has 28 points at the end of 3, so it can happen just that quickly. This guy's a special player.
It is amazing too, and you can almost see it in his eyes as one shot goes down and it's lights on, and it's difficult for that opponent.
Well, it is, and McConaughey is doing all he can to try to stay with him, but for a player like that, you got to start thinking about doubling, coming off of other players, and taking your chances that Isaac won't find them or they won't be able to finish if he does.
Isaac has averaged 28 points per game and 28 points per game against the Panthers. His Small's three comes up short. He had 30 the first time they played Valley Christian, then 26 the second time they played him. Here tonight, the third time, he has 33. These two teams split the regular season matchups. meeting for that third time. The most important one, obviously. Thompson inside off the dish. Wouldn't go. Pearsall comes down with the rebound for the Panthers.
And that's what we're talking about. Great job by Isaac to find the open man. But Thompson has to finish that shot right at the rim.
Blue got caught up in the air. Pearsall was there, and they're going to get a travel on Bo Pearsall inside, and so it'll be ACH basketball.
Well, tough call there on Pearsall. Got a little bit tied up there with his feet. Not able to finish. Wellhausen doing a nice job. He's just got to get himself set, get his feet underneath him before he goes up with that.
Here's Isaac with it. McConaughey all over him out top, and they're going to get McConaughey for the foul.
Tough call on there on McConaughey with all of the physical play and tight defense we've seen. You know, that's one that hasn't been called here tonight.
Grant Marchand's going to check back into the game for Valley Christian, as McConaughey is going to have to come take a seat.
And McConaughey's going to take a seat.
And Jarvis now is going to take over the defensive responsibilities against Isaac.
Well, that's 4 fouls on McConaughey. Coach Kimberly wants to give him a couple of minutes, doesn't want to risk him playing with 4 fouls for the next 5 minutes of this game.
Here's Isaac, the drive, it gets blocked. But Isaac takes it right back to his brother Derek. Cut off, out to DeArmond for 3, and that's good. Colin DeArmond hits, it's a 9-point lead again.
Wow, great job, first of all, by Drew Isaac to not give up on the play after the block. And then to get it to his brother, who eyes wide open, gets it out to the open shooter. And DeArmond, who you haven't heard much from tonight, is able to finish it.
Pearsall double teamed underneath, looking to fight through it. Gets his way to the rim, couldn't finish though, and DeArmond rips down the rebound.
A great job of just collapsing on the big man for ACH. Boy, they just turned it up defensively here. Just what Coach Isaac said they needed to do.
We heard him say at halftime they needed to pick up that defensive intensity, and Isaac hits another 3. 36 for Isaac. It's 54-42.
Out of words, John.
ACH's largest lead of the game. Jarvis tries to answer, couldn't. Small there for the rebound. Makes his way to the basket. Was there a whistle before the play?
But it looks like they're going to give him the basket.
They gave him the basket. And so he'll be at the free throw line when we come back. Valley Christian down 10 now. Tonight's basketball coverage on SWX is being brought to you by your Inland Empire Toyota dealers. Toyota moving forward. Well, since they split these tournaments up between the 2B and the 1Bs since 2007, the 1B record for points in a game has been broken here tonight with Derek Isaac. He's got 36 now, breaking the old record of 31. So when they were all one classification, all those records went with the 2Bs, and the 1Bs have started a whole new set of records. And so,
and the 2B record is what?
54.
54, and we got 3 minutes and 53 seconds. I certainly wouldn't leave your TV set.
That'd be a special 353, but it's not out of the realm of possibility with what we've seen here in the second half.
The way he's shooting, that's 6 shots.
Small hits the free throw, so he completes the three-point play to cut the lead to 54-45. Isaac will walk it up the floor.
I mean, that's basically a game of horse for this kid. And here comes the double for Valley Christian, and the
Small picks it off. Here's Blue at the other end. He walked with it.
Small gave it up much too early. He gave Isaac more time to react than Valley Christian would have wanted him to. Timeout coming. You're going to see it here. You want to go more at the defender if you're running that break, and clearly a travel. Isaac able to get back in time and create problems for Blue.
So ACH takes the timeout to talk about things here with 3:37 to go in the basketball game. McConaughey's going to check back into the game for Valley Christian after this break. Panthers in search of some offense here. Scored 34 there in the first half. They have 11 here in the second half up to this point. Well, ACH has obviously been on fire.
Well, they came out on the double finally on Isaac, and he threw the ball away. So you wonder, Chad Kimberly in the huddle of Valley Christian right now talking about more so the defense than what they want to do offensively. They got to figure out a way to get the ball back down 9. The way this game has gone, 9 points really isn't that much of a deficit.
ACH leading by 9 here with 3:37 to go in the fourth quarter. And
here's another scary thought, John.
Yeah.
Only one senior. Now, a pretty important guy, that senior, Derek Isaac, but only one senior on this Warrior team. You think we might see them again here next year?
Yeah, and you can tell this is a very athletic team, and they have a lot of pieces. Of course, Derek Isaac is the cog that makes it go here, and he's been just unbelievable here. And the foul up top is Isaac's going to go to the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1.
Yeah, not the guy that you want at the free throw line.
6-foot senior, the coach's son, who has been as advertised here tonight. First free throw rims out though, and Pearsall comes down with it.
Well, he's too close and doesn't have people in his face.
Here's McConaughey's jumper at the other end, and he hits 54-47. The lead is down to 7 as Isaac will just walk it up the floor here for the Warriors.
Plenty of time for Valley Christian. You don't need to do anything crazy, get too overly aggressive, try to foul, anything like that. Just play the defense, run the shot clock down.
Isaac to his brother Drew. His shot is short. Small comes away with the rebound. Here come the Panthers on the run. Small through traffic. Gives it up. McConaughey tracks it down here. 2:45 to go in the basketball game. Blue will set things up. Panthers looking for some offense. Small's three, no good. Blue there for the rebound, and he finishes.
Boy, going back to a little bit of that first half magic where Valley Christian just out hustling the Warriors.
The lead down to 5 now as Isaac dribbles into the front court. Right by Jarvis on the way to the basket, and he scores.
Pearsall's got to get over and take that charge. Just slow getting over. I think Derek Isaac, the last 2 possessions, figured I gave it to teammates to see if they could finish. It didn't happen, so I'll do it myself.
He has 38 of the 56 Warrior points. McConaughey answers at the other end. Lead back down to 5.
Where has he been this second half offensively?
He's now guarding DeArmond after getting into a little bit of foul trouble, checking Isaac for part of this game. Drew Isaac back up to Derek. Derek cut off there and turns it over. Blue comes away with it. It's a 2-on-1 for the Panthers. McConaughey's going to go to the free throw line.
Wellhausen goes up, tries to get the block. Looks like he's going to pick up his 4th foul. And Valley Christian, a little bit of life here on the defensive end.
Well, I tell you, this team has been so resilient in this state tournament. It has been unbelievable. And here we see it again tonight. They trailed by as many as 12 here in the second half, and they've cut the lead down to 5. And now Noah McConaughey has a chance to cut into this lead even further.
And it's really just an effort thing. I don't think it's anything strategically that Chad Kimberly has done. A little bit of double teaming on Isaac to try to get the ball out of his hands.
First free throw attempt up and good for McConaughey. Slaps his teammates' hands with vigor there as they're trying to come back again. Wellhausen, I think they're taking a look at another jersey now for Wellhausen. He's already gone through one jersey here tonight. Now he's going to have to go to the bench and maybe find another one.
Yeah, they got to get it. And the thing about this is he's got to leave the court. And Coach Scott Isaac.
You see Simon Beardsley. He's gone out into the hallway, so I think we're going to see 31 now on Thunder Wellhausen. So I don't know what the state record is for how many jerseys numbers he worn in one game, but this might be it.
Well, and I don't recall which game it was. It was on Thursday, and one of the games that I watched, we actually had a situation where they had blood on the jersey. The player took it off on the court, got the other one, and that's a technical foul. So had to shoot the technical. Certainly that's something that they've learned here that you cannot do. We've had it happen enough times. So they correctly went out and took care of it. Now, there's your man. Did he put on Wellhausen's jersey?
Simon Beardsley is now wearing Wellhausen's jersey and gracious enough to give up his number 31 to Thunder, who will come back out now after the timeout.
So if he goes in the game, he's got a blood jersey. That jersey's just going to keep transferring it from one guy to the next.
So they have that situation sorted out. Both teams with a chance there to talk about things here now with 1:36 to go in the game, and Valley Christian has rallied back here to cut the lead to just 4 after trailing by 12 here.
And one more free throw for Valley Christian to cut it to a 3-point game. You gotta love the spirit of State B basketball.
It is unbelievable, and it is everything we might have expected here tonight for the State 1B Boys Championship.
Best high school event that we have in the state of Washington by far.
McConaughey steps to the free throw line. Second one is up and good, so the lead is down to 3. We have a one-possession game here with 1:36 to go. Isaac will bring it up the floor for ACH. Gets it to Thompson, who will give it right back to Isaac.
I like this. Jarvis has got the matchup on Isaac, and they're leaving Drew Isaac alone. Drew Isaac has to try to go to the basket. Nobody's really paying any attention to him defensively.
They're double teaming Derek Isaac up top. Wellhausen with it behind the three-point line. Back over to Derek Isaac. Isaac with Jarvis on him. Out near midcourt, the double team comes. He slices through, and the Panthers come up with the turnover.
We're at the end of the shot clock, but I think we might see a foul.
There was a foul before the shot clock buzzer went off. And so they're going to get Isaac on the foul, and Valley Christian will get the basketball back here with 1:01 to go in the game.
Great defense. But ACH, again, they got stand watching. Drew Isaac, no one guarding him. He just stood outside and watched. He's got to get more mobile.
Here's McConaughey with it, up to Blue.
You don't need a 3 here.
All the way to the basket, the scoop wouldn't go. Isaac comes down with the rebound, and he's fouled right away. So Isaac's going to go to the free throw line at the other end after ripping down the rebound.
And not a bad foul if you're Valley Christian.
Blue gets whistled for the foul with a 49.5 to go here in the game, sending Derek Isaac back to the free throw line. Missed his last attempt from the charity stripe. He has 38 points in the game tonight. It's the first to make it a 2-possession game at 57-53. Second one also up and good. Make it 40 for Isaac, and it's 58-53. Here's McConaughey with it. Small. Back up to McConaughey. Blue looking for some space. Pearsall, high post underneath the Small. Finds some space, scores, and he's going to the free throw line for a chance at a 3-point play.
Well, the one thing you can't do if you're ACH is foul on the shot, and that's exactly what they do. You got him already You're giving them the lay-in and the 2 points. Don't go contest it and risk the and one.
Thompson whistled for that foul, so Small with a chance at another three-point play here. We got a three-point game. He can cut this baby to 2.
Cut it to 2, and then it turns into play defense, try to get the steal. If you can't get the steal, make this game as long as possible with fouls.
27.3 to go in the contest. So the shot clock no longer a factor in this one, as Small will go back to the free throw line for Valley Christian.
And if you have to put 2 people on Isaac to keep the ball out of his hands, you do it. Force someone like Drew Isaac, Wellhausen, Thompson to shoot the free throw. Anyone but Isaac, or I would say Diorman.
Small unofficially with 19 points in the game. As both teams have now talked about it with 27.3 to go, and Small will look to cut into this 3-point lead for ACH. What an unbelievable turn of events here in this basketball game. Valley Christian led by 12 at the half, and a 21-5 third quarter for ACH gives them the big lead, and now the Panthers have fought back here, and now they have a chance to cut it to 2 with Small at the free throw line.
Got to block out here if you're ACH.
Free throw up and good. 58-56. Thompson will inbound to Isaac, to Derek Isaac. He's double teamed there, and Small's going to foul him right away, and they're going to send Isaac to the free throw line.
And that's the thing you didn't want to do. They went ahead and just manned up, single man on Isaac. And you want to double him.
So Isaac at the free throw line now, looking to push this lead back to a 2-possession situation. It's a 1-and-1. First one is up and good. So a 3-point game. If he can complete this now, important free throw for ACH. Second one also up and good.
Again, don't need a 3 if you're Valley Christian. Try to get a good 2 if you can.
McConaughey with it. Over to Small. He'll try the 3-point attempt. That one's no good. Pearsall there with the rebound. His shot goes. Quick timeout for Valley Christian. It's 60-58 with 10.8 to go.
Great job by the big sophomore. Saw the shot went up and kept moving. Got those long arms up there and went right back up with the shot.
So 10.8 to go here, and you see Pearsall go in there, grab the rebound, and score, and that's a big bucket for this Valley Christian team. As Tabbert is going to check back into the game for Valley Christian after the break. Chad Kimberly letting his team know what he wants them to do here for the final 10.8. On the other end, the Isaacs together in the huddle, and the Warriors trying to figure out what they're going to do here over the last 10.8.
Well, with a foul, you're going to be in a double bonus. You're going to have 2 free throws if you're ACH. And again, you go back to defensively, what's your strategy on the inbounds for Valley Christian? And again, I think double Isaac, anybody else can catch the ball. Anybody else can catch the ball, then foul them, make them go to the line. This kid's in too much of a rhythm right now, John, to send him to the stripe.
Derek Isaac has 42 of the 60 ACH points.
Valley Christian out of timeouts.
So the instructions they received in the huddle, the last they'll be able to take on their own, and the quick inbound, and it's to Isaac, and what a great job by ACH to run something to get it to him. That's difficult to do when you know everybody's expecting it.
But again, it was single coverage. I don't think you're going to be able to get that ball in as quickly if you have more than one guy on Derek Isaac.
So Isaac will go back to the free throw line here, the 6-foot senior. Up and good with his first free throw.
Now if you're Valley Christian, you need a 3. If he makes this, you need a 3 and the quick foul.
Isaac's second free throw also up and good. It's a 4-point game with 9.5 to go. McConaughey picks it up. Isaac out there providing the pressure. McConaughey tries the 3. That one's too strong. Rebounded Jarvis. His shot won't go. Tipped around. Thompson comes down with it. They're going to call it travel, but that's the end of the game, and Almira-Coulee-Hartline can celebrate the state 1B Boys Basketball Championship, a 62-58 win over Valley Christian.
Well, just a remarkable game, a remarkable effort by both teams. Really a story of two halves, and just a great effort by the Almira-Coulee-Hartline Warriors.
What a great scene that was, too, to see Scott Isaac hugging his son Derek, and a dream of theirs to come do this together and win a gold ball and win the championship, and that's exactly what happened here tonight. Unofficially now, Derek Isaac with 44 points tonight in this 62-58 win. Unbelievable performance.
I didn't think this team could win this game if it was going to be nothing but Derek Isaac, but the way that he worked, the way that he played, it was just absolutely unbelievable. 30 points in the second half.
Well, time now to announce our player of the game, sponsored by Red Lion Hotels. Proud to be a State B sponsor, and yeah, that one's about as easy as it gets right there, Bill Ames.
Well, you know, the guy, for my money, between he and Brandon G. Feller, Colfax, the two players of this tournament that I had the most fun watching, because they just took over games. They just took over their individual games, and they did it, John, at a time when it was at the most critical, when they needed somebody to step up. Both of these guys did.
Let's go over to the public address announcer. That's Ray Bernard with more here as the Almira-Coulee-Hartline Warriors celebrate a state championship.
Presenting the second place trophy to Valley Christian High School is Curtis Graham of Les Schwab and Sabrina Mensaitis from the Dairy Ambassadors of Washington. Please recognize the coaches and players from Valley Christian High School. Second place, the 2012 1B Boys Championship. Congratulations, Panthers. Players, Brad Gage, Craver Small, Noah McConaughey, Colby Blue, Nick Cox, Grant Marchant, Drew Olson, Tim Herschel, Jordan Jarvis, Blake Cox, 24, Ross Tabbert, and Bo Pearsall. Congratulations to the Valley Christian Panthers and Coach Chad Kimberly. Great season. Finished 23-3, second place.
Oh, what a season for Valley Christian. Coming up one game short of what they wanted to do, but still just a great season for the Panthers here.
Well, a great season for the Panthers, a group of kids that, look, they've suffered a lot these last couple of years, the entire school. We talked about, you know, what they've gone through with the loss of a friend and a fellow student. But you take your hats off to them, the way they competed out here tonight. You know, losing a key player and Nick Cox early in this tournament, take nothing away from them. They are, they got a heart of a champion.
No question about that. Let's go back to the public address announcer, and that is Ray Bernard. He's got more now with Almira-Coulee-Hartline, ready to celebrate a title. As you see, Valley Christian holding up their second place trophy, much to the delight of their fans, who are very appreciative of an excellent season.
Now presenting the first place trophy to the Almira-Coulee-Hartline Warriors is Curtis Graham from Les Schwab and Sabrina Mensaitis from the Dairy Ambassadors, Washington. Please recognize the coaches and players from Almira-Coulee-Hartline. And Fernie Reese, Drew Isaac, Mike Evans, Jake Johansson, Tyler Parton, John Heathman, Derek Isaac, Thunder Wellhausen, Mitch Hunt, Colin DeArmond, Logan Thompson, and Simon Beardsley. They finished 22-6, 2012 1B Boys Champion, the Almira-Coulee-Hartline Warriors. Nice job, guys.
The Almira-Coulee-Hartline Warriors celebrating a state championship, and Derek Isaac is going to bring the gold ball over and present it to his fans, and what a night.
Well, every time he touched the basketball, it looked like gold. And certainly the same here is the case in the way that he's carrying that thing. The only senior on this team and he carried them the whole way to the championship.
Let's go over to Katie Sanders. She's with Coach Scott Isaac.
Thanks so much. I am with a very, very happy coach. Coach, that was unbelievable. I've never seen anything like that. What's going through your head right now?
I like my son and my team boarded in the second half. They didn't let that 12 points defeat them. They chopped that baby by the end of the third, and it was game on from there. And, you know, geez, we're up 10 points or something, 11 with 2 minutes, and all of a sudden we're at 3-2, 4-3, 2-5, 3-2. Chad has his kids playing. They don't quit. My heart goes out to the Cox kid who was injured. But having said all that, I love my team, and good zookeeper has good animals, and I have great animals, baby, great animals.
Did you ever in a million years think that was going to happen after you came out of that halftime?
I thought we could definitely win. I didn't think it would happen that quick. We got that thing back just right now, and I didn't realize until the second to last free throw that he had the 44. I didn't know that. I felt like 30, and that helps. Really happy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, I saw you give your two sons huge hug. I was almost in tears. What were you saying to them?
Oh, I just very proud dad. I have really good athletes. I have really good people. Those are two quality young men. I love them a lot. That's what I told them. Love them to death.
Your poor wife.
I think she cut her hair short, so she didn't pull it all out, so it's good.
Awesome, we're gonna talk to the man of the moment here. What an absolutely incredible second half. What happened? It looked like you just had a fire under your butt there.
I wasn't coming home with second place. I knew what that felt like in football, and that wasn't happening again. And you know, my dad's lost 2 state championships when he coached the girls, and I wasn't gonna come home empty-handed. I didn't want him to come home empty-handed, and I mean, this just means so much to me, and I wasn't going to let it slip away.
You absolutely crushed the state record, 44 points. How does that feel?
Awesome. I mean, you can't really describe that feeling, you know. It's not like you're going to say, my plan wasn't to go out there and break the record. I just played my game, and it doesn't have words.
You're here with your family. Your dad's the coach. Can you have scripted this any better?
What's that?
Any better?
Oh, not any better. Senior year, playing with my dad, that's the way to go out right there. I mean, oh my gosh.
And you guys had a history with this team, right? You won the last game by 2 points.
Yep, that was in overtime, and that was at our place. They won at their home, and so this is the tiebreaker, and that doesn't get much better than that. That was a tie-breaking game.
What did you think when you first saw that you were going up against VC?
Oh, we wanted it from the beginning. We wanted a rematch. We wanted a tiebreaker to see who was the best team, and we got our wish, and we came out on top, and I'm so proud of all the guys, and I mean, I couldn't have done it by myself, and these guys have come a long way with me, and awesome.
Congratulations, you guys gave us one of the greatest games we've ever seen. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Have fun celebrating.
I will, thanks.
You're welcome.
A shout from Derek Isaac as he goes back to his teammates, and what a night to remember for this Isaac family.
Well, it is, and they'll remember it for many years. I mean, the fact they could do it together. You see Drew there as well, the junior. He'll have a chance to repeat next year. It's got to be special for him as well to see, a moment like this for his brother, and I'm sure he's thinking of this, or he's seeing this and thinking, I want to go out the same way next year.
No question about it. Let's go back over to Katie. He has Drew Isaac, or she has Drew Isaac. Hi, Katie.
Yes, we do. Hi, John. Drew, wow. I don't even know what to say. What can you say? What's going on in your mind?
Well, first of all, I want to give the glory to God because he's the one who got us here in the first place. It's a privilege to play. Second of all, I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. 44 points. My brother's a beast. It's kind of hard to look good when someone on your team just puts the team on his back. I mean, what else can I say? I mean, that's amazing.
Did you know he had it in him?
Oh yeah. I mean, he works so hard on and off the court. I mean, he deserves it more than anyone. So, yeah.
Only senior on the team. Is he a absolutely incredible leader?
Oh, he leads with his words and he leads with his example as well. He doesn't just talk the talk. He walks the walk too. So
I want to talk about you guys. You guys have a stacked junior class. Are we going to see you again next year?
I sure hope so. I mean, we'll see how it plays out. I mean, losing Derek's a big thing, but we'll definitely see.
You'll be able to step up to the plate?
Yeah, no one expected us to be here, and look where we are now.
Does anything beat this moment right now?
Oh, heavens no. No, not at all.
It's going to be a pretty good ride home.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Have so much fun. Enjoy every moment of it.
I will. Thank you.
Thanks so much. John, back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Katie. And the Almira-Coulee-Hartline Warriors continue to celebrate here. The gold ball is going home with the Warriors tonight, and this will be one that's talked about for a long time with a performance from Derek Isaac and 44 points.
Well, the 44 points, we've talked a lot about it. I look back now, 3 games in, championship games today here in Spokane. All 3 great games. I mean, I'm not sure this 4th one, you guys got your work cut out for you. You and Stephanie. It's just been an unbelievable day, and thanks to that young man right there, it's one of the best days of competition I can remember I've seen personally in a long time.
The Colton and Columbia girls have a lot to live up here at the end, because they're playing for the State 1B Girls Championship coming up, and boy, we've had 3 doozies so far, the latest of which you just watched, the ACH Warriors, the State 1B Boys Basketball Championships. Hugs all around as they celebrate. Derek Isaac, 44 points tonight to lead the Warriors to the state championship title. Don't go anywhere. We have more basketball coming up here on SWX. One more championship to be decided tonight. Bill Ames, thanks so much for joining us here at the State B Tournaments.
Thanks, John. It's been a great event as always, and got one more game.
When we come back, we'll have the girls championship for the State 1Bs. You're watching State B basketball on SWX.